up, my Tera fans? Gary here today, along with my buddy
G.
Yeah, I was gonna say
RequiemZXZ.
also known as G.
Yep. What's going on, peeps?
So,
what's going on?
Guys, today it's a very special video. It's not gonna be a normal video. It's going to be 1/2 500 sub special. Yes, we finally reached a above of 500.
Fireworks. Where's my goddamn firecrackers?
Okay, so this video is gonna be split into 2 separate parts. And what it is I'm going to be talking about what I'm going to be doing for the 500 sub special. And you guys are in for a treat. And I planned a lot for this for the past 2 weeks, along with my buddy G. After we go through the sub special, G is going to quickly run through all the mechanics that I didn't go through for Rift Edge hard mode. And he'll be explaining how you do Rift Edge hard mode with the extensions of my normal mode guide. So if you haven't checked out my normal mode guide, make sure you check that out first, because most of the information is in that guide. This video is just an extension to that one, and you'll find more information in this video to do hard mode and what hard mode actually gives you. So for the past 2 weeks, I have been making money on, yes, I'm going to say this and you guys are going to think I'm crazy, but 6 servers worth of money. So I've been playing on all the servers. That counts Mount Tyrannus, that counts Celestial Hills, which I'm currently maining on, Tempest Reach, all those other servers. So all 6 North American servers. If you're on one of those following servers, you're in for a treat. I'm sorry, European players. I'm sorry, all the other servers and all the other subs that are in other servers. I can't provide for you guys. Since me and G reached 500 subs on our YouTube channel, we decided to do a giveaway. On each of the following servers, we will be giving away 10k gold in each of the servers. So that's 60k gold giveaway, and there will be 10 winners on each server. So that would be a 1k gold giveaway to each player. So 10 winners on each server, 60 winners in total. 60k gold giveaway, 1k per person. In order to get a chance of winning 1k gold, all you have to do is be a subscriber, comment below what you would do with that money, and that's all you need to do. Follow up after this video in 4 days. I'll be making another video following that one, which will be another 2-part split between a guide and another continuation of this special, which will show all the winners and all their names on each server, along with me giving them the money through parcel post, and I will be sending all the winners their money. The second half of the next video will be about Vision Maker 3 and how to make it. On to you, G.
Well, thank you very much, Gary. I'm totally gonna go over there, comment, subscribe, and like your video, and cause I want some of that monies. But yeah, guys, so moving on with the guide. Just like Gary said though, this is just an extension of the Rift Edge normal mode guide. We're just gonna be going through some differences here in hard mode that has not been explained in normal mode, and we're just gonna go and enlighten you guys on some of the mechanics, some strategies, and some know-hows that you should probably know to make the run successful. With the starting point here after the Lizard Boss and Spider Bam, this is where the guide will begin. First thing that you'll see here is that there's no airship, and that's one of the first differences between normal mode and hard mode. So there are 2 paths to follow now. There's one on the left and one on the right. The one on the left, there's going to be 3 BAMs. So you're going to want to put your melee team members here on the left. Party number 2 is going to head over here to the right, and here it's highly recommended that you include a melee character that can block, and include them over here with party number 2 heading up to the right. That way you can keep all of the aggro and the attention off of your ranged fighters. There's only 1 BAM to fight here on the right, but there's a lot of potato chickens, so watch out. But let's say maybe your team isn't strong enough to be split into 2 groups. It's also a good idea to just go as a big group all together on the left path and then going on to the right. But keep in mind, there has to be at least 1 person on the left and right side. So as a big group, if you go to the left or right and you finish off whichever, make sure to leave at least 1 person behind at the gate to activate it so everyone else can go around to the other side. If Team 2 finishes earlier than Team 1, there will be an airship that they can take that will bring them over to the left path where Team 1 is occupying. In retrospect, there is no airship for Team 1 to take to go over to the right side where Team 2 is. Okay, so now you reach the first major boss of this instance. It's a given, it's hard mode, you know they're going to be a lot tougher, and that also means that they're going to get an increase in damage. But aside from that, that's also another difference in hard mode. When the boss reaches 9 bars of health, that also means that their attack power is going to be increased by 68%, and their attack speed by 50%, on top of their already naturally buffed strength. Outside the damage increase, the mechanics of this boss is no different than normal mode, but be careful because they are still harder. With that said, just keep an eye on your health and you'll be fine. The mechanics in this boss is no different than the one in normal mode. One of the other differences in hard mode compared to normal mode is that hard mode, the bosses drop Devastator gear, and this boss drops Devastator boots. You don't get to see too much Devastator gear though, at least pertaining to your class. And now moving on to the next boss. And now you're going to be fighting a giant wasp queen bee thingy that looks like Gary.
Wait, what? Fuck you, G. Fuck you.
The mechanics are still the same in this fight as they are in normal mode, but keep in mind, you're gonna have to keep your eye on your health, because if you don't have at least patron armor plus 9, you're gonna get one shot at a lot, and this fight's gonna be a little hard for you. But keep at it, you'll fight it, you'll finish it, you'll blowjob it, you'll blah, and I'll continue with another one because I suck.
So you're the one giving blowjobs.
Shut up. But aside from that, the mechanics in this boss are essentially the same thing as normal mode, but you're gonna have to keep your eye on your health. You're gonna have to keep that health up nice and big and full, because
that's the way you like it.
You scare me sometimes. But anyway, this boss has a chance of dropping the Devastator chest and the even better Devastator belt. I've only seen one belt, so it is pretty rare, but once you see it, go for it. Roll for it so hard, try to get it. Moving on to the next boss, the Beetle. There are a few changes to the mechanics in this boss that are not there in normal mode, and these changes are so small, but they're so drastic. It could change the way of the fight so easily, you won't even have time to react. So, one of the first things to keep in mind with this is the shield phase. Here is where you want to DPS this bad boy as hard as your team can. Hit him hard. If you can't manage to dish out enough DPS to stagger him out of the shield phase, he will do exactly what he does in normal, but the difference here is that he'll poison you out of the little health that you'll have left if you're not dead at that point already. To counter this, you can do one of two things. You may want to carry some warding scrolls with you and use them immediately before the shield phase finishes. The warding scrolls negate partial damage and prevents you from being flung away. The second thing you can do is find a priest or mystic that's in your party that should be near the beetle. Priests. This is when you get close to the beetle. This is where you want to have your entire team in one spot so you can Kaya shield as many if not all of your teammates. Directly after the beetle shield pops, priests and mystics can use cleanse to take off those debuffs, or rather, mystics can drop those HP poop balls, and for the people that have the poison on you, if you can collect those HP poop balls, that will not only restore some HP, but it'll also cleanse you just from picking up that ball. The second big change in mechanic is the crystal break phase. It's the same thing as normal, but the difference here is that when it has 24 bars of health, it's 1 crystal break. On 15, it's going to be 2 crystal breaks. And on its last 6 bars of health, it's going to be 3 crystal breaks. So be careful with that. Bear in mind, as soon as you start the fight with the beetle, you're on a timer. If you don't kill the beetle fast enough from the start of the fight, he will eventually enter wipe mode, where he'll literally kill everyone in your party like in under 15 seconds. He hits so hard, so fast, it doesn't matter how fast you heal, because he'll also get an increased attack and attack speed on top of the already permanent buffs from hard mode and the natural strength that they get from just being in hard mode. So at that point, just be ready to restart the fight. Congratulations! So now that you've killed the beetle, it has a chance to drop Devastator weapons for all classes, and it drops a single airborne shell among other drops that are the spoils of victory. This fight guarantees 2 rare carapace treasure boxes and a chance for Devastator gloves. Airborne shells are needed to make the Vision Maker gear, which are the strongest gear in the game at this current time. So now that you guys know how to tackle this dungeon, good luck and have at 'em. Alright, now handing this back off to Gary.
Yay, it's finally my turn. Gee, you suck.
You suck.
Okay. Alright guys, so first of all, thank you G for taking your time to make this part of the guide, and the guide for me saved me some time to make some extra money on Tera, which will be put into the raffle out to everybody. So guys, again, I'm gonna say this, raffle, or not raffle, but giveaway, go for it, try to grab it. If you're not a subscriber yet, maybe subscribe. Check out my videos. It'll help me out a lot. Thank you.
Help us out.
Well, it'll help me out, G. It'll help me out a lot.
Me
But
too!
It'll help you out too, but I mean, I'm just saying it in my perspective. It'll help me out. My soul out. Okay.
This is why you're Queen Bee.
On to the next part. So, if you are a subscriber, I'm gonna say thank you, and this giveaway will be my thank you to you guys, and there'll definitely be more giveaways in the future. If you like this video, comment below what you liked about it, what you didn't like about it. Like the video, dislike the video, comment below whether it's comments or comment below the video on questions on Rift Edge Hard Mode. Comment below if it's questions about the giveaway. Also comment below so you have a chance of winning, obviously. And I'll be going through every single comment one by one. In my next video, I'll be showing you how I also pick the winners, so that way it's legitimate and everyone knows it's legitimate. Thank you again, and Gary's out.
Wait, you're out? Wait, don't leave me!